So this is not an opinion. Plants vs. Zombies is probably the best video game ever made. Well, I'm not really much of a video game player, but for some reason I've always liked Plants vs. Zombies. I've always found the colors really good, and don't worry, I'm planning to make a whole video on how good it is. But Plants vs. Zombies was never really popular. It was, and it's well known, but not really. I mean, out of everything, there's a lot that is way more popular than Plants vs. Zombies. But of course, it had to get comic books, I guess. And they may have predicted 2020. It's weird, and it's not exactly a prediction of everything that happened. But okay, so let's start. For some reason, Dark Horse, the same company that made Hellboy and, well, like everything else weird in comic book forms, decided, hey, why don't we make Plants vs. Zombies comic books? Which, last time I checked, I think there's 3 of them. Or there's just 3, yeah. And this weird The Art of Plants vs. Zombies book. Yeah, well, okay, so since that's very odd. Anyway, they're really just bad. I remember when I was in school seeing these comic books, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have them. And bought them from like that school library thing because I was like obsessed with Plants vs. Zombies. And even when I was younger, I was really disappointed in these. Like, they follow these 2 weird characters that no one really cares about, and I always thought the plants should have personalities as along with the zombies. But I mean, let's not get into that. Anyway, in one of the comic books, these characters that I really forget the name and I really don't care about learning again, go into the future. And when they go into the future, there's this weird scene that you could kind of say that they predicted 2020. It says that the 2 most dangerous criminals ever since the zombie takeover of 2020. Now, yes, it's not anything that happened in 2020. But it's still something bad that happened in the year 2020, and that this all started from something bad. So yeah, there might be a zombie takeover in 2020, but I mean, I'm not really sure of it yet. It's honestly really weird, and it's weird that a Plants vs. Zombies comic book, out of all things, predicted something bad was gonna happen in 2020-ish. But yeah, I can't really believe it still. I know, probably just ranting at this point, but it's kind of weird. This stupid comic book about this ginger and this brown-haired kid who no one even knows that are like related to Crazy Dave or something predicted 2020. But yeah, that's it. Honestly, I don't know why any of this is real or why any of this happened and why they perfectly predicted something bad was going to happen in 2020, but there you go. So I'm thinking about November we're going to have a zombie takeover if this comic book is right, but knowing that it's very just bad, it's probably not. Alright, that's really all I had to say.